y'all feeling me today, family? We here. We here. We here. Let's go. Let's go. I know y'all feel like, hey, y'all know all that went over this weekend, man. We had to come on have a conversation today. Talking about the NBA. Definitely want to highlight a Memorial Day, man. So definitely have a conversation. Reason why it's not a celebration. It's more of an appreciation. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to definitely talk about Naomi Osaka. So we're going to be talking about that. Hey. Hey, we here. We ready to rock. We ready to roll. So let's get it. Let's get into it. Hope you feel me. Let's rock. Let's go.
So verse 1.
Family, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, family? As you guys know, I'm Nick.
I'm Mike. What up, y'all?
Military Brothers talking sports. Hopefully everybody, man, is having themselves a wonderful, blessed day, as this is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to be glad and rejoice in it. So, hey, appreciate the day. Before we get it started, Mike, how was your day, my brother?
Man, today was a relaxed day, man. Just left my mother-in-law's house. Great spread up there, hanging with the family, man. My wife, sister-in-law, my daughter, Big E. And you know how they do it on Memorial Day, man. They made the pot sing. Okay. The kitchen, the grill, everything was rocking, man. I feel very wonderful inside. Okay. I'm gonna offset it with some water right now, but I got some other drinks lined up later on. But other than that, man, I just relaxed. How was your day, my man?
Oh, today was a good day, man. Had to go and cut the grass, man. We're in preparation for celebrating our boys' graduation this coming weekend. So to get yard prep and, stuff like that. And the wife keeps like, hey, you did this?
Put them signs in the yard.
Yeah, man, we're going to do all that good stuff. You go through the same process, brother. So,
yeah,
hey,
man.
So we
that's why I need E to cut the grass again, so all his signs can be put up nice, fresh. You know what I'm saying? Without the dandelions sticking out and whatnot.
Yeah, I got a little project for you. Some things. So, hey, man. So, hey, other than that, man, like I said, can't complain. Later on, man, I'm gonna go over to my sisters. My brother's getting on the grill today. So I'm going to go to my brother and sister house. Probably as soon as the show over with, I'm gonna go spend a little time with them, man. So other than that, man, it's been a great day, man. A great day, man. It's been blessed. Ready to get started?
Yep.
All right, family. As you know, we always highlight. So today, man, with this being Memorial Day, we're going to have just a conversation of the reason, the purpose of Memorial Day. I hear people say, we celebrating Memorial Day. To me, correct is we're not celebrating anything. We're recognizing the fallen. And so I hear people when I was out today, say, appreciate your service and stuff like that. And we definitely appreciate that. That means we've actually had service member pay the ultimate price in order for us to have freedom. And so I just want to know your thoughts, my brother.
Well, I get it. And a lot of people equate this with Veterans Day. Mm-hmm. And, I don't say too much about it, man, but I do get it. And there is a difference. I'm sure everybody knows the difference, man. You can still celebrate the fallen veterans on Veterans Day, but that's all who served overseas. And Memorial Day is a day, as you said, for fallen soldiers, man. But also I want to add two things on that, man. The first thing I want to add is that, Memorial Day, I'm sure if no one has a relative in their family that's military, that they still remember that family member on this day.
Yeah,
I'm almost sure across America.
Yeah,
today is also the 100th anniversary of the 1921 Tulsa massacre.
Mm.
This is a land in Oklahoma where black people had their own churches, they had their own schools, they had their own banks, own farmers. Everything was going well, very successful, man. They had their preachers going on, congressmen, and it was decided by the local townsmen and police to just go through the town with torches, burn everything down, and kill as many black people as possible who opposed this.
Correct.
And when you listen to the three survivors, who happened to be 105, 107, 106, they were small children when this happened, and to hear their recollection of what happened, just looking and seeing black bodies being shot down and burned, it's an unbelievable testimony, man. And I know no one wants to hear that 100 years later, but here it is. And on that note, I like for everybody to remember and honor all the fallen brothers and sisters around the world, to brutality as well. And I know somebody's going to say, well, I thought this was a sports show. Why are you bringing that into it? Well, this is the way I'm feeling today. So I'm adding that. And if you don't know about the Tulsa race riot, please look it up. I just explained it to you. I'm sure Nick is familiar with it. And this is something to be remembered as well, man. So to all fallen soldiers, of course, me and Nick served together overseas, man. Operation Iraqi Freedom. He has a couple of more overseas tours under his belt. And I've been around the world a couple of times, not necessarily a year's tour, but other countries as well. So Nick and myself, we can wear, and other soldiers, we can wear certain ribbons on our uniform, and we have certain medals that, are on our shelves. So, I always wanted to be an American soldier, even when I was a youngster and a teenager. I just never had the nerve to do it. So in between my college stays, I said, you know what, now's the time. And it's a pride thing with me, man. I can go back and forth on American, so and then people want to try to judge and classify this and do that. But we're here to stay. We built this country on our backs, blood, sweat, and tears. And I'm so honored and happy to be an American soldier, man, that I can always tell the youngsters that I work with and try to inspire, that part of my life, man. So that goes along with education. Can never be taken from you, man.
Yeah.
You can say what you want about me or black this, but when you come in my house, man, and you see, my flag folded and all my medals and honors and my different uniforms over 28 years and all the pictures that I have from all over, especially the 175, that's forever. It's a part of us, man. And, all American soldiers be proud for whatever reason you are proud, but I'm just happy to be at a number.
Yeah, you made a good point, Devin, about the Tulsa massacre happened over a year ago. That's definitely a great point that you make, because these people have paid the ultimate sacrifice for us to actually be free. That's the reason why we get so upset when we have a black life that's being taken, because of the fact we have been fighting and still fighting to be treated with dignity as well as respect. And so that's the thing that we need to understand, just as human beings, that we just want to be viewed in the way where you view one, you view the other. We don't want to be mistreated. We just want to be respected. If you learn to respect me as a person, and the thing that I had a conversation with one guy, he was saying, I don't see color. I said, well, that's not true. You mean to tell me you can't tell me I'm black? Tell you you're white? That's the thing you need to understand. I said, it's not offensive. My thing is that I see you in a literal form. I see you. I said, instead of seeing my color, see me as a human being. And now when you can see me as a human being, now you remove, I'm a black man, and I remove, you're a white man. I see the person. So I want you to be able to see me as far as a human being. Don't see my color, and now all of a sudden you're going to put roadblocks in the way of how you should go about embracing me. No, respect me, see me as a human being, and let us be able to live in this world together in harmony. If we can do that, then guess what? We can move along.
I like what you said, man, and you hit it on the head. We just want to be respected, man. But what you just said is easier said than done. And I'm not knocking all people because I know people of all races that are great. But this I don't see color thing. Let's spend a day together. You
Yeah,
know, let us both apply for loans or try to move in a certain neighborhood, man, or go in certain restaurants, golf clubs, certain neighborhoods. And I get it, man, but we as a people, man, you can't just fool us, man. You can't just say one thing and then, it's not another. And I'm not going to dwell on this, man, but
correct.
they got, this is the 100-year anniversary. Black Wall Street. If you haven't heard of it, look it up.
Yeah, and
Yeah, man. It was a community, man, burned down, shot up, and they also had planes dropping bombs,
that's right.
causing over 300 to 1,000 deaths, man. 2,000 homes and businesses, man. We're talking about 600 plus businesses, 30 grocery stores, 21 plus restaurants, 21 churches, 6 private airlines. Can you imagine brothers and sisters with their own airlines, man? Movie theaters, bus company, law offices, libraries, schools, banks, post office, hospital. We can keep going.
Everything.
So that's what it is, man. And that's Greenwood, Oklahoma, Tulsa, however you want to do it. Remembering Black Wall Street, man. And so if you're going to remember and honor the fallen, let's do everybody.
Gotcha, man. Definitely, man. Appreciate that. All right, man. Let's move into these hot topics today, man. Let's move to the hot topic, Memorial Day. Now, Mike, I'll let you start this, man. And I'll let you continue.
Well,
I got a lot to say on that.
I know you have a lot to say, so I'm gonna shorten mine, man. But are you good on your blood pressure, though?
Yes.
Yeah, I see the way you're holding your temple, man, your eyebrow. And I watched the Tampa Bay Yankees game today. And as the Yankees went down 3-0, they had a chance to do something, man. One kid cracks a home run, so it's 3-1. And then you have a man on base who watches the ball go behind and catch it twice, doesn't steal. And the guy up at the plate, a couple of foul tips, full count. Gardner. Yes, Sanchez was the one on base that wouldn't move. And one comes down the pipe, little on the outside, and he swings, and it's a strike. And that was the moment that a lot of good things could have happened, man. Sometimes a good steal or shift of momentum, man. A pitcher was replaced on the mound. And as you have up there, man.
They've lost 6. I left out lost. They've lost 6 out of the last 7, Mike.
Yeah. I knew you'd speak on it, man. Are we still in the first 40 to 45 games, man? We still on that? We didn't pass that.
Last 40 game, yes.
And at one point the bats was singing. Giancarlo was out of his slump. We were waiting for Aaron Judge a little bit, man. LeMahieu was getting busy to roll this, and things just started to migrate backwards a little bit, man. So it's we might as well say it's June, and got a lot to prove, man, over the next couple of months, man. Before October gets here, so it's just a lot of work that needs to be done, man.
Mike, as I have been saying, this is the reason why I was refusing to get excited about these dogs. They were on their doggone on the street. And it's the fact that I don't trust Boone and I don't trust Cashman. Now, the Devil Rays has one of the lowest payroll in all of Major League Baseball. But you know who is in first place? The Devil Rays. They were in first place when it comes. They represented the American League East last year. So it's not all about money. Cashman want to spend money on this. But no, Cashman. My thing is that you need to start spending money on the right players in the right places. I've been saying this, and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm blue in the face. Cashman and Boone need to go. Cashman and Boone needs to go. Cashman is the problem in New York. Cashman is the problem in New York. He's keeping the players. He's getting rid of. He's keeping players who shouldn't be getting shouldn't be keeping and getting rid of players that shouldn't be getting rid of. It's not always about spending the money. Like today, 3-1. So boom, you mean to tell me I don't care who's up the bat. Quite sure we were in scoring position, less than like 1 out. You mean to tell me you can't lay down a bunt just to move the batters along? Have you heard of hitting and running? It's the small thing.
Quick question, Nick. Is it time to panic?
Man, I'm telling you, this is the reason why, man, I was not getting excited. What's going on, Sid? Hey.
When has it not been the Yankees' way to try to buy the best team?
But man, it's the chemistry that's killing. When the Yankees was winning, just think about it, when Yankees were winning with Derek Jeter, I always go back and equate that when Watson was actually actual initial general manager. The Yankees built up something through their farm system where those guys played together. Then he add the pieces to it, like the Paul O'Neill. He add certain pieces to the Yankees that made them that powerhouse team. But for some reason, Cashman is thinking, okay, I'm going to buy you off another team and put you in here and you're just going to fit in. Not everybody fits in with the Yankees. And he just seemed like he's struggling to realize that. I know Sanchez, but Stanton was hitting the ball. We didn't really need Stanton, to be honest with you. Even though, he's been hitting the ball pretty good. You should have left him in Miami. Yankees, that's what playing a better brand of baseball before, but now you want to hit home runs. Guess what? We're not hitting home runs anymore. I'd rather have a hitter that hits for average than a hitter that hits for home run. Because to me, you're consistently hitting the ball, hitting for a high average. That's the type of player I want to team. We're not trying to steal bases. It's the small things that the Yankees are not doing. That's the reason why we keep losing.
Do you know that this is the first time in 21 years that the Yankees been swept by the Detroit Tigers?
Bruh. I'm not.
What the Yankees have to do, as I'm reading in the New York Post about some stuff, the Yankees have to step up to teams that I don't want to say they hate, but the teams have caused problems. Let's not forget in the 2020 ALDS, it was the Rays who beat the Yanks. It seemed like you would want to step up and go ahead and go to work on them, especially at the crib, man.
But hold up, Sid. When the Yankees was actually winning the championship with Bernie Williams, those guys, they did play small ball. They played smart ball. They moved batters along. And look at the Devil Rays. It's not about the Yankees' ways. It's about winning the chip. You do whatever you need to do in order to win the chip. The Devil Rays, and I use them as a good example, they develop their players through their farm system. Most of their players, so they learn to play together. So that's why they have been beating the Yankees lately. That's the reason why they have been very competitive. They develop a nucleus as far as the team is concerned. They can't pay for these high-profile players, but they keep them there long enough to where it still makes them competitive. It's not all about the money, man. I'm telling you, I think they need to go ahead and get rid of Brett Boone and get rid of some of this fat. There's a whole bunch of fat on the Yankees team they need to get rid of. Put some hungry players out there that really want to play. Some of the guys get these contracts, and now all of a sudden they're fine. No, I want me a committed, determined player on the Yankees squad. And I'm tired of this crap. I ain't no.
Boone says he's upset though.
Oh, really? I can't tell. Boone is terrible, man.
I'll just say this, man.
The moment
this is a town.
Boone, the moment they hired Boone and Boone started catering to these players is when the Yankees went down the doggone toilet.
Your boy Boone says he's not going to let a bad weekend cloud what he knows what this team can do.
Mike, he keep making these crazy, idiotic comments. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Well, you're not getting the job done. Ooh. Look in the mirror.
Yeah, I hear you, man. We gotta do something, man. You know, some of this stuff is unacceptable, man.
My pleasure.
They gotta make it happen, man. Yeah,
Man,
man. Easy, man. I see a vein in your forehead, man.
yeah, man. I'm gonna go into the next subject because I can't deal with this. We gonna go. I can't deal with this.
Let's go, Yanks.
All right, man. We're gonna go through these playoffs, man. You know, everyone played this weekend, man. So we're gonna have a conversation about each team. You can see these are the current standings. Utah's up 2-1. Clippers tied it. We're gonna have this conversation. Portland, Suns against the Lakers. Hey, whole bunch of. We're gonna talk about all this, man. So first thing we're gonna get into, man. Spider-Man is back, and the Utah Jazz have been playing much better. What's your thoughts on Mike? Even though they play tonight.
Yeah, man. It's almost a must for Ja and crew. I like what I see, man. You know, Jazz. They got a crew, man. I like the disappointment on my man's face. What's the young brother's name? Look like Morris Day. Brooks. Yeah.
Oh,
I like his anger, man. The way he was upset. You know, Ja comes to work every day with the hard hat and a lunch pail, and they're just gonna have to see what they can do, man. I'm sure they don't want it to end, so they're gonna play out of desperation. Hopefully, smart. It's up to the Jazz to put them away, man.
I'm the first to admit that I made a mistake. You remember throughout the regular season this year, I kept talking about when Jaren Jackson Jr. gets back, how formidable Memphis is going to be after they're going to need. You remember I was talking about that throughout the year, Mike?
I do, my man.
Mike, that is the problem with Memphis Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. don't know if he want to play power forward or small forward. 6'10" and afraid to attack the basket and go after Rudy Gobert.
Now, this kid is in his second year.
He's the number 4 pick. No, this is actually Jackson's 4th year, going into his 4th year, because he got drafted the year before Ja. With Jackson,
yeah. His dad played in the pros.
This is his 3rd year because this is Ja's 2nd year. So next year, 4th year. So to me, man, if Memphis Grizzlies are really trying to take this next step, I think they should trade Jackson Jr. for a bona fide power forward player that will really get them over the hump. Because Jackson is definitely not the answer unless he change his style of play. He wants to stay too much on the perimeter, shooting threes instead of going down in the paint, working on his mid-range game and stuff like that. There was a time he got a rebound, man, and he looked like he barely got off the floor. Instead of dunking the ball, better. And it's like, I'm like, dude, you're playing soft.
He ain't pull a Charles Smith, did he?
Right? I mean, I was like, wow, dude, are you going to try to battle? Are you going to try to get in there and go after go to Utah? It was really, really bad. Valanciunas is doing his best against him. And like I said, I do like Brooks, man, his style of play. And you know, I'm a critical bet, but hey, Brooks has been playing his butt off along with Ja. They've been handling their business. But Jackson is definitely the problem.
They'll be at home. They'll be at home tonight.
Oh, yeah, they're home tonight?
The Grizzlies will be at the house. So hopefully that crowd will get behind them, man. Some pride and dignity, a kick. I know they don't want to go down 3-1. It won't look good.
They have to win it, bro. They have to win it tonight. To me, man, I will put Jackson on the bench and play Tillman. Tillman has been playing better because Tillman will battle down there, and I believe he give them a better opportunity as far as winning. I'll play Tillman over Jackson, but they're gonna have to do something in order for them to win. If they don't, man, they'll be down 3-1, man, and it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah. So,
you think they'll win the game?
I mean, they won one. They know what it feels like to win one.
Yeah, but realize, Mike, that win Watch this, Mike. That one winner when Spider-Man didn't play.
I got you. We'll see what happens, man. They got to dig deep tonight.
Who you think will win tonight?
I got the Jazz losing. Ja and them going to have to step up. This is a test of wills. Like I said, it's time to play top 5. And that also means facilitator. You don't have to drop 30. Get everybody involved, man. Have about 17 plus assists.
He definitely trying, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
He definitely trying, man. Hey, I'm hoping and praying Memphis wins tonight. I'm hoping they bring the A game, man. But the way the Utah Jazz, man, it's like the Utah Jazzes have so many weapons. It's going to make it very difficult for them to win tonight, man.
Well, Rudy Gobert, man, you know, he's been a poster child forever. And he's done some great things, MVP, defensive player. And I'm not making excuses, man, but you got Jackson in his 3rd year and you want him to lock down Gobert?
No, that's not what I'm saying, Mike.
Attack, just attack.
Yeah, he's playing soft, man. When I say when I say he's playing soft.
I got you.
That's all I'm saying, man. Step your game up, man. It's playoff time. We can not afford for you to be playing doggone soft. Step your doggone game up because you don't to play.
Tonight is Jackson's night.
Hey. It's not about it's not about being good. It's about being competitive. I mean,
I'm gonna address that what said and you a little later on. I understand what said is saying, and I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I understand.
You want them to show up.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You may not be. I don't expect Memphis to beat Utah. I really don't. Based on Utah have more talent on their team, but your effort. I'm not looking for effort, man. Oh, it's like Brooks.
Get an A for effort.
Yeah. My thing is, Jackson, man, where's your effort? And that's why I'm frustrated with. Hey, I'm pulling for Memphis tonight, man. I'm going to be hollering, yelling, screaming for my boys to pull it out tonight.
Jackson got to go to Oz, man, and get a heart.
Yeah. All right, man. Go to this next one. Ruh. The Claw and the Clippers fought back in this thing, boy. There's a hold up, Luka.
Playoff P played off.
Yeah, he did.
20 points. Kawhi had about 30. They got it in last night, man. Reggie Jackson got busy with 15. They all contributed, man.
Mike, let me ask you a question. When you being a Knicks fan, do you still believe it was a mistake to trade the unicorn from New York to Dallas? After seeing what you've seen so far?
That's a good question, man, because when he was with the Knicks, man, he was vicious, especially that rookie year, man. He was destroying everybody, but his production, especially in this last game, he's almost nowhere to be found, man. He dropped 18, but Porzingis is capable of doing mad work. He it's just more has to be done, man. Luka with 19, he's a 20, 30 plus guy himself, man. So
but Luka's hurt, actually, man. It just came out. He has some type of strain in his neck. So he's hurt.
Oh boy. Oh boy. The Clippers might smell blood.
Yeah. So this is my thing, Mike. I think the New York Knicks was smart in trading the unicorn because of what you're seeing right now. One, he can't stay healthy. He's not. He definitely can't stay. Always limping. And my thing is that, dude, he's not meeting expectations. Because think about it. If he would have still been in New York, you guys would have you would have given him a big time contract. He was going to get that. And I believe you would have suffered. The New York would have been hurting more than ever. So I thought it was a smart move, man. Now you look back, I think it was smart.
Your boy D Moses say he's not an alpha player no more, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, D Moses.
He's just a role player.
Hey, sound like Kemba Walker to me. Just saying.
Oh.
Just saying. Hey, The Clippers, hey, but one thing I have to give your boy, the head coach with the Clippers, coach said, he said, be patient. He's the only thing we got to do is win one. And now they have the rhythm.
Stay in there. It's a series now, man.
I lose say, hey, be patient. They got that one win, man. It has definitely been a different series. It's been a game changer. So, hey, all good. Question, who you think going to win this series?
If Luka does not come back or that strain affects his performance, Clippers got that.
Yeah, the Clippers might do a gentleman's sweep for the next 4 games. Just saying. All right, man. This is the series right here, bro. Where my boy Ace Dog at? Powell step up. Dame Lillard had an off game, boy, and they went to work that last game. What's your thoughts on this series, man? This game, Mike?
Well, you know what? I like this, man. This is how series used to go back in the day, man. Nobody was getting swept. Nobody was doing 4-1s. These things was going to the wire, man. So I like it, man. Everybody gets a chance to step up, and you can see who's who as you have here. Powell stepped up. It's going to be a good series, man. I think that's all anybody can ask for.
Hey, man, I am very impressed with that last game, but I'm very disappointed in Denver and how they performed actually. And it's like even the head coach, man, he went off on the lack of effort from the Denver Nuggets, man, how they actually perform. I mean, I'm very disappointed, man. The third quarter, man, it's like they just said, hey, we satisfied to just tying this series up instead of really going after them and really fighting to actually get a win. So I'm very disappointed in what I saw from Denver, man. But, hey, this goes to show, because Dame Lillard had an off game in that last game. And they had how the other players stepped up to the plate to ensure that they could actually get the win. So, hey.
Right. Yeah, Powell got busy, man. Almost 30. Like you said, Dame with 10, McCollum, 21, 8 assists.
What your boy Melo do?
D. Lillard had 10 assists.
Yeah. Yeah, see, he was effective on the other end. He got other players involved with getting, the number of assists that he had, and other players stepped up.
12 points from Melo.
Yeah. How many points?
12.
See? But I'm saying, he brought, and Melo, that helps. And not like, and I know you talk about Porzingis, it didn't seem like Porzingis wasn't, even though he scored 18, but it was a quiet 18. Right. It wasn't like an effective. It's like, wow, look at the score sheet, like, wow, Porzingis scored 18 points. One thing is that you want to be able to score when they need you to score. And so these guys stepped up, man, when their main guy, man, was off last weekend. So I was very impressed, and I like what I saw from them. So right. So hey, man, Ace Dog, man, hey, 2-2, man. This is really, man, I think this is one of the, if not the best series. I think so far, man, this is the best series right here between Portland and Denver. This is a dog-eat-dog fight, even though the Clippers have turned their series around. But with the injuries, I think this is the best series. And so you have to definitely keep your eye on Portland. It's going to be interesting, man.
I think the next game is going to be in Denver. It'll be tomorrow night.
Yes.
I'm going to lean with Denver since they're going to be at the crib.
Yeah, I believe the coach put some fire up under it. But Nurkic also, like I said, Nurkic was key. Nurkic playing, he's going after the Joker. So that's going to be a good matchup. So, hey, all good. This is when we at D Moses. You've been missing. Let me hear what you got to say now. All y'all Lakers fans, don't run and hide now, Ghostbusters. Don't run and hide now, Ghostbusters.
D Moses, we need to hear from you,
D
my
Moses,
brother.
Eddie Brooks, Hollywood. We got Calvin.
Everybody tipped in.
Mike.
6 players in double figures, man. Everybody chipped in. Nobody cared who got the credit. From Bridges to Crowder to Ayton to Booker to Paul to Payne. My goodness, man. Them brothers are getting it in. And your boy Ayton was 17 boards? Whoo!
Hey, Aiden killing them.
Chris Paul is our friend.
Okay, you keep believing that, D. Moses. Hey,
Almost had a double-double. One more assist. One more assist, he'd have had 10.
Your Lakers about to go home in the first round, Mike.
Hey, man,
What's your thought, Mike? I have a lot to say, Mike. What's your thought? I have a lot to say.
Well, does AD have a strained left groin, I hear?
Left groin.
6 points. First of all, LeBron has already called the hospital. I say go ahead and put AD's groin on ice. We need him. He's talked to the doctors. He has to play in the next game. If not, the Lakers are done. Gasol can't fill it in. Somebody wake Kuzma up and tell him he in the playoffs. McLemore dropped about 30 points against the Nets, but he can't seem to get his 3-point game together. Morris negative. I guess they just going to put Montrezl Harris on administrative paid leave. And Drummond with your 5-point having self. You need to stop it, Drummond. Yeah, you got 10 boards, but 5 points?
Mike.
Schroeder, 8 points.
When the Lakers signed Drummond, I've always felt that was not a good signing, and it wasn't going to benefit the Lakers.
Not the smartest sign.
No. Their style of play, man, to me, even though Aldridge is got hurt and stuff like that, man, I believe that it was
oh, yeah.
What? Yeah, hey, he shot about 50 free throws, but I'm just saying. But it's been proven, man, Drummond was not a good signer for the Lakers for their style of play. The thing that Lakers are trying to become that they're not, which is going to be the detriment and reason why they're going to lose, they're trying to be a 3-point shooting team. You have all the size. Understand, the only size Phoenix Suns have is Aiden. So instead of going at him, you guys want to play the perimeter game, which is the reason why you lost that last game. You use your size to your advantage, not your disadvantage.
Every 3-pointer they miss, Aiden getting the rebound.
Killing them. Hey, I'm going to let you know right now, bro. They're going to Phoenix. I'm like, hey, them jokers might lose by 15 points against Phoenix Suns when they go to Phoenix. Because now, who's going to start at power forward? Kuzma?
Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, if AD is not out there, if Cuz flops one more time. Oh, man.
I'm just letting you know, bro. It is ugly. But the thing about it is, man, Chris Paul played on Sunday. That injury, well, I don't know what they did. He said they prayed for him. We believe in prayer. The Lord healed that shoulder, brother. And look here. All right. Yeah. You keep believing. Let me ask you this question, D. Moses. Since you think his shoulder so big, what was this record when LeBron James came back and AD didn't play against playoff team? You want to know what his record is? Want to know what his record is? Huh? 1-6. So his shoulders can't be that strong. Keep putting everything on LeBron James.
When it comes to the LeBroniacs, there's nothing you can say, especially logical, that makes sense, that will register. To them, LeBron has a cape on his shoulders.
Okay, Mike.
But if I know that LeBron, he's already talked to the doctors and drugged up AD to come out of the ice age and come on in and make that thing hot. I still see 7. But I got Phoenix winning this next one.
D. Moses, listen to what
he never lost in the first round.
Hey, let me help you understand this. LeBron James with the Lakers this year, playing without AD, and LeBron playing they only won one game out of the last 6.
That stat that he just reeled off talking about he's never been put out in the first round. But there's a first time for everything, man.
That's right.
And all Laker fans, please get ready. get ready for the most ever loving roast in
Woo!
Laker history. This will be bigger. I don't know if I need a drum roll. This will be bigger than the Sixers when they swept the Lakers in 1983 championship.
D Moses, you saying that, did you, bro? You must be losing. Hey, you keep believing that, bro. You guys, the Lakers, bro, about to go home. All y'all about to sit in front of a bonfire and sing Kumbaya. Just letting you know right now.
Nick, they gotta be shown and proved. You know, it come with May. But I'm gonna be sitting back.
Devin Booker's going off in this next game.
They smell blood. AD don't play tomorrow night. It's over.
It is done.
He said LeBron's shoulder's big enough.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of belief.
Bro,
you don't have to will his team to win like he willed them band of misfits with Kevin Love and JR and them.
Look, Mike. So in that case, Mike, everybody else need to get off the court and let LeBron play by himself. He think LeBron can do it by himself. Like nobody else is going to score.
See, when LeBron was doing reverse layups, spinning off people, they was like, yeah, he's back. Man, look, I'm not going to discuss this to the Laker fans. Lose tomorrow night and see what happens.
Mike, I'm going to let you know right now. You know Kuzma confidence is in the dumps. That's all I do is complain about Kuzma. Kuzma's about to leave LA. So I'm going to let you know, he don't even have the confidence the doggone believe that he can get the job done in replace of AD. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
Yes, it will.
Let's look at the East, man. Hey, your boy, look at here. And B said, hey, listen, I'm about to smash these Washington Wizards. These Sixers, boy, I tell you what, man, that's going to be a matchup problem for anybody, to be honest with you, bro.
It's that cockiness that always gets Embiid in trouble, man.
Yeah.
Dude, remain healthy and hope that nobody that looked like Kawhi hit a baseline jumper with 2 seconds left in the game.
Because, I'll let you know, man, they are definitely that three-headed monster down there in Philly, bro. You cannot sleep on them because they have shooters also surrounded them with Curry, and then you got Green on the outside, man. Then you have the thing that this is the thing about Ben Simmons that I like that people don't realize. He's playing power forward. He's getting a rebound and handles the ball like a guard. So he's beating big men down the court, and then that puts you in a problem, man. I'm letting you know, man. Do not sleep on Philadelphia, bro.
I got the Wizards tonight at the crib.
Okay.
Saving face.
Westbrook
is going to go off. Beal. What is his name is? Amashi Shura.
Yeah.
I got them doing it tonight. I can't see it. I can't see Westbrook and them going out with a sweep tonight at the crib in a game 4.
As I said before, bro, there's too much with Westbrook and Beal to carry.
I think they're going to dig in tonight. Hang in there, Russ. They will phase play. Oh, Mike, you bugging.
Hey, I'm with you, man. Hey, man, I understand. I know Riri pulling for him, but I'm going to let you know, man, it's done tonight, brother. It is done tonight.
If it was in Philly, I would go with it.
But Mike, I'm just telling you, just looking at that last game, man.
I know they got rocked. They got rocked all 3 games.
It's just they don't have nobody to stop Embiid. Embiid backed that joker down, man, like he was paper.
Come on, man. Don't pump this dude up, man.
Hey, man, no, I'm the same, man. I'm like, wow, they don't have nobody. Man, Embiid is a big guy. Bro.
Yeah, but he only relied on his size, man. Let me tell you something. If Embiid was to hit the weights and do some road work, he would be the ultimate. He's a tad lazy, though, man, and he's just using his size to his advantage.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Mike, but the Wizards don't have nobody to match up with him. And that's saying.
They need to attack it, man, like a bunch of bees on a lion.
Yeah. Hey, I think it'll be over with tonight, brother.
I'm going with the district.
Okay. Mike,
I got it from here, man.
I'm gonna let you go first.
I've said this for years and years and years, and now I have to live it. I've always said the season is different from the playoffs because the Knicks went on and rocked Atlanta all during the season. Atlanta did not win one game against the Knicks in the season. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Julius Randle, who was the face, who once again, because he just cracked 20. So what? I didn't even know RJ was playing. D Rose and Burks are playing so hard that they almost have to make up for Julius Randle and RJ's mistakes. He's shooting less and less threes, but you need to shut that down and come in. When he came baseline for the dunk, every play needed to be like that. You can't live on the line and beat the Hawks. You just can't, man. Julius must turn himself into a Larry Johnson / LeBron on season 2 of the Big Three in Miami and mix it up down low. Yes, listen, man, D Rose is carrying a team. If it wasn't for him and Burks, they'd have got blown. So now, Knicks are down 3-1. I don't like it, man. It's downright disgusting. The Hawks are letting Gallo and Bogdanovich just tee off. These dudes are shooting threes and not missing. Knicks are shooting threes and missing, and the Hawks keying on every possession that the Knicks give up. Taj, my man, it's been real. You must retire. You too slow. You can't box out. You can't get rebounds, and you ain't blocking shots. You letting a 12-year-old Trae Young lay you up and look at you and roar. I'm sorry, man. We need to go back to the 9-4 Knicks. Trae, don't you dare come in that lane without a rim protector, a cup protector, and holding your neck, because one of them three getting ready to get hit. I will come out there right now over 50, and I'm using all my fouls on Trae Young. All of them. Knicks, the city that don't sleep, don't accept this, man. Y'all are in a must-win situation. A must-win. You just have to win this next one. Or Julius Randle gonna have to send for his things FedEx. Don't even go back to the guard.
Oh!
I don't care. And you so big and colossal and you still doing fadeaway jumpers? Dude, that's not you. You better stop that Sidney Moncrief. Man, don't you fade off no more, man. Ridiculous, man. Big as you are, man. You fading away from the rim, hoping that it goes in, praying that it goes in. We got to get this, man. There's no excuse. No excuse. The Knicks will be at the crib for Game 5. I refuse to. The Knicks will not lose Wednesday. No. They will get that and save face. It won't be 4-1. Or all of the Knicks going to need security to get out the guard.
Mike, I try to tell y'all, man.
Don't do all that, man. I live this.
No, I try to. Mike,
these boys are not playing up to their potential.
Well, Mike,
I need effort.
Mike,
can I go to the Yankees statements on you? I need effort. I need effort. Y'all need to play like you want to win. Them stage lights too big. That crowd, first playoff in 8 years. Man, shake all that off, man. Y'all are embarrassing New York City Knickerbocker basketball.
Mike.
The Atlanta Hawk fans got a little too carefree yesterday with the comments and going off. And I get it. Y'all are happy.
T-Champ, get ready.
Can't go. Thanks, T. Not in the Garden.
Hold up.
Not in the Garden.
Hold up. I tried to I asked you this question, Mike, and I remember me asking you this question. And I said, Mike, do you believe that the lights, and this is just before they go into the playoff, I said, Mike, do you believe the lights are going to be too bright?
What was my answer?
You said you didn't think so. You said didn't think so.
Okay, well, you know what, man?
Hold on, Mike. Hold on.
I did say that now, but the jitters and the butterflies are over.
Hey, no, but I'm getting to the point. Only reason I asked that question, if you look back at Julius Randle history, as well as RJ Barrett history, the last time they played in the bright lights, they did not perform. And I think Said even commented on this. RJ Barrett rode Zion's coattail when he was at Duke. Then you got Randall. He was with the Lakers. That's when Kobe was there. And then he did a little something, but it wasn't a lot of pressure because they didn't expect to do anything. He got traded to New Orleans. They didn't go to the playoff. This is really the first time he's really been in bright lights other than his time he was at Kentucky. And they
the star and the face.
Yeah, he underperformed. So to me,
I got you.
So that's the point I'm just trying to make. When the bright lights and the pressure is on a guy, that's the reason why I felt like Atlanta was going to beat them, because I didn't have faith in Randall and RJ Barrett performing under the bright light.
Well, RJ, to me, used to play extra hard at Duke just because all the attention was on Zion and he wanted to stay relevant. And he's doing the same thing with the Knicks. When Julius Randle do something fantastic, RJ has to do something fantastic to stay relevant. We talked about it all season. Can you bring up T-Cham comment one more time?
Oh, yeah.
RJ has to take his game to the next level because he's being exposed. And I'm going to tell you what the exposure is. Desperation.
No.
He's playing out of desperation to stay relevant because he can't let Julius Randle outdo him. Just like he didn't want Zion to outdo him. But now the grits are hitting the fan, man. Both of these brothers must come correct Wednesday. They have to.
Mike, RJ Barrett this summer better learn how to develop a right hand. I know that. Same thing with Julius Randle. What they're doing, because he's left-handed, both of them are left-handed, they're forcing them to go right.
Yeah.
They're really, and that is really killing them.
And they should be on top of that.
Yeah. And but that's the thing I was saying at the beginning of the season. Then he started playing. I said, man, RJ Barrett seemed like he's really playing well. But RJ Barrett, bro, like I said, to me, Julius Randle is more of a second option than the main face of the franchise. He had a great regular season, didn't take anything, thought he did, but when it comes to playoff, he is not.
I hope these brothers look at tape on the way to the house, on the flight to New York. They're going to have to step it up Wednesday. I don't care what kind of pressure they thought they was on.
People, stop that crazy. They ain't trying to come to New York. Stop it.
If they thought they was under pressure now and the lights are too bright, don't perform Wednesday. Don't perform Wednesday and see what happened. Both of them youngsters better hold on and get ready to roll.
All right, man. Let's get to the next. The Bucks swept the Heat, bro. Right?
Yes, they did.
This right here, bro. Oh my goodness. The Bucks came to play. Hey, the Bucks look like they're on a mission, bro. They're on a mission. I don't have too much to say, but they played great ball. But Zion not getting traded to New Orleans. Moses, stop that.
I think he's talking about with the Heat.
Oh, who are they going to trade? They're not getting rid of Jimmy Buckets. They're not getting rid of that beast down low. But I said it last week. I said Kawhi might end up going to Miami.
Well, you know what? We'll see what happens with that, because what the Bucks did to the Heat,
it was embarrassing.
Straight up, like they didn't even belong there, man. Like somebody made a mistake by putting them in the playoffs.
Yeah,
it was horrible, man. Horrible matchup. Or are the Bucks just that good?
Like I said, Drew Holiday, man, was definitely a big plus. But on the other hand, all year long, man, the Heat was playing really up and down all year long. So really, I'm not surprised they lost. I didn't expect that.
Reed, if you don't stop saying bubble.
Hey, but she right, Mike. Think about it.
The bubble theory.
Hey, man, she right.
How do you wait a minute now? How did they get to the finals now? You telling me that they were so bubbleized that they made it to the finals?
Yeah, I agree with you, Riri.
Wait a minute. You can't make it to the finals by accident.
No, they made it to the final based off a bubble.
Man, let me tell you something. They had to beat some big teams to get there, man.
D. Moses, stop it. Listen, When's the last time somebody on Zion level was traded? Zion was
listen.
Zion gonna be there just as long as AD was with the Lakers. Trust me.
They would be on crack to get rid of Zion, man.
I was saying, D Moses, man, stop wishing upon a star. All right, Mike, them beasts down in doggone Brooklyn. I know my man said like that. Them jokers, boy. This is the reason thing I do not like about the NBA. That joker put up 140 points in 4 quarters. Where was the defense? Riri.
That's a 3-headed monster. You mentioned it's hard to defend all 3 of them dudes, man. Like, what 3 would you put on there?
D-Mos, when's the last time somebody on Zion level came out with a first round pick and didn't re-sign with their squad? Think about that. It's a money thing. Riri, but y'all got hope Kimba didn't play. Out. So y'all going like, hey, but we appreciate Terry Rozier here in Charlotte. Thank you.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Hey, don't cry.
Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something, man. I don't even care if they had Kemba, man. That's a rough bunch to deal with.
Bro, that's a tall order for anybody.
Yeah, I watched that game also as well, man. I mean, here go Tatum with the 40 piece.
That's to put 50 up on the other game.
Yes, he did. And Tristan Thompson, get rid of Tristan Thompson.
A lot of pressure, man. Hey,
but it's hard to do that. Said right. It's hard to who you gonna put on each of them dudes out there at the same time.
Man, Mike, man, this is crazy, man. But then, Mike, what's up with these fans again? Throwing a bottle.
And you know what?
Riri, what's up?
He tossed that from a long distance, man. He launched that thing from a long distance. I thought that was like right over his head. He launched that from a couple of rows over, man, sections.
Yeah.
And it just went in front of him.
Hey, but one thing I can say, Boston did the right thing. They arrested his behind and filing charges.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what people are saying, Nick? One dude said, I know that they understand the passion of the fans when the logo is disrespected. And this dude said, I would die for that logo. But you know what? Why didn't a Celtics player go over there and check Kyrie? Yeah. Even as a fan, you have no right to do that. You can boo. But see, when, T.O. and the rest of them fellas go to a logo of the other team, they usually get checked by a player. That's their job, not yours. Your job is to stay in the stands and mind your business. Now, when you go to a game and you go to the concession, that wouldn't have happened with Steven Jackson, Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you go to the concession stand now, they will twist your cap off and keep it. You have to walk to your seat with your drink with no cap. And regardless of you having 2 pizzas, 2 hot dogs, popcorn, whatever it is, if you want to get a tray, that's on you. You can't take your top to the stands no more because of that nonsense.
You're right, said Riri. Both your points are valid. It's embarrassing, so it's all good, man. Hey, been a great show, man. Great conversation. Great game tonight. We're going to definitely do this again tomorrow, man. Everyone, man, y'all be safe, be blessed, man. Mike, got any important thoughts, man, before we get out of here, my brother? We'll talk about Naomi Osaka tomorrow.
You just said it. Everybody be safe, man. It's still Memorial Day weekend. It won't be complete until tonight. All those traveling to wherever you need to be. The traffic is thick and deep out there on I-20, I-26, and anywhere else in the surrounding area, I-77. Just be safe, man. Be patient. Don't try to do the impossible. There's a lot of unmarked cars out there. They still gonna meet that quota.
Out there.
Don't be the one, because every time I see a speed demon about 2 miles down, woo, pulled over.
I'll go into Greenville this past weekend.
Yeah,
whole bunch of police.
Be careful out there, everybody, and let's keep it safe, and so we all can report to work tomorrow. Speaking of that, man, location tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Tavern.
Okay, so me and Nick will be together live
Yeah.
tomorrow
Hit
for the
the
show.
camera tomorrow.
I'm gonna pump it up.
Hey,
you know.
I have a gift I have to give my man. So
yeah, give it to me way before the show, man. Nick can do it sometime, man. Brother trying to make me cry on the show, man. He almost caught me the week before last with Kobe, man. I had to hold on to the desk right here, man, and lean back so the tears can stay in my eyes. Yeah, boy.
hey,
Ooh.
Riri, man, I got your thing. I'm gonna give him a mic, man, Riri. So appreciate you.
Thank you, T Cham. Yeah,
appreciate it. Say, man, a beautiful picture with you and T Cham, man. I see you saw your boy this weekend. So hey,
yeah, man, we hung hard, man. Good convo. Incredible, man. Incredible hospitality on his part, man. All his family members are gold, man.
Beautiful. I'm just glad y'all not gonna be together in a couple of days when Atlanta go to New York.
But you know what? Though? You know what? I just saw at NBA.com that tickets to Atlanta are $79 for Game 6 in Atlanta, which is Friday.
For what?
Don't do us like that, man. Don't do that. There will be a Game 6, man.
Hey,
I don't know if I can take the Atlanta crowd at night. I'm about to have some brass knuckles, man.
All right, man, it's been a great show.
That's when the Knicks win and tie it up.
Okay, I hear you. And you know, I'm Nick.
I'm Mike, y'all.
Military Brother Talking Sports. Peace.